this. You gotta hear this. Hold on.
What race does he fall in? He's falling the human race. Where y'all gonna live at? Excuse me. He's falling the human race. What color will he be? Go put some weight in your head.
Excuse me. Wait, excuse me.
Excuse me, I'm not out to disrespect to black women because I think that I am for the human race. But first of all, I have to express that I find that black women are very intimidating and aggressive. This is a perfect example of what I feel for black women, okay? I'm here to address that I think if you love someone and you choose to be with that person, that is your choice. I don't think that she should be getting so upset or upset at me or any of us here because you choose to be. You are upset because you're in everybody's face using your fingers and all that stuff, and that's not the way you do it.
Okay. Okay, so did you hear what the girl said? She says that she's being too aggressive. She's in her face snapping, and you should see this girl. She's leaning over her. She's snapping, pointing, yelling. No one else is doing this. But see, this is a majority of the black women in our community, how they are conducting themselves. And I'm one to witness it. I grew up in the South Bronx, and you know what? All the black women and black girls that I knew, that I saw and witnessed around me were like that. Confrontational, ready to fight all the time. There was always how the Boondocks put it, the nigger moment, yell and slap and hit first. So, you know, my thing is that we really need to sit back and examine ourselves. This woman who's up there, one of the white women that were up there, her name's Pamela, and she made a statement that I'm sure a lot of black women would go off on. She says that the real problem is that there are not as many good black women for black men to go around. Now, you know, it's easy to take offense to that, but what have we been hearing from so many black men up here? They're dissatisfied. There's not enough. And this is early 90s, and a woman of another race saying it. Maybe there's some truth. Maybe we really need to sit back, look at ourselves, make some comparisons, and really examine ourselves and see, are there some things that need to change? It's hard to want to bow down and be told that you're wrong and that you're messing up, but it takes a humble and a real person to really look at themselves and say, you know what, maybe I need to change. She made other points, like she brought out how black women tend to be insecure, very insecure, and I think that's true. Black women have insecurity issues, and instead of sitting around constantly explaining why, because there are a lot of reasons why, some of them are legit, maybe what needs to happen is you just need to, at this point, now that you know why, work on it, get over it, and move on. You know, she brought out how so many black women are angry and confrontational towards their men all the time. They're loud, they're overly aggressive towards them. I've heard many black men complain that this is a problem that they're having with black women. Someone else is saying it. And this is, once again, over a decade ago. Maybe we need to look at ourselves. She brought out that color should not be a focus on a relationship, that the person is what comes first. Black women are always the ones to put color first in a relationship. If you're black or if you're not black, I will or will not date you. You know what? First, you got to focus on the person. You got to focus on yourself as a person, and you got to focus on that man as a person, not just because he's black. That's first and foremost. That's what should kick off a relationship. But too many black women are focused on color. And then she makes another point, and we've talked about this online. The size of a woman's behind does not make the woman. So just because you keep your behind fat don't mean that you're entitled to get more attention from a black man than someone else. Once again, the person comes first, not the racially endowed physical attribute and not the color. So my thing is, we really need to get it together, women. We gotta stop sitting around and making excuses and pretending like everything's fine with us and the rest of the world are the ones that are stupid and that are wrong. We need to really listen to a lot of the helpful criticism that we're getting and really examine ourselves and see if some attitude adjustments need to be changed, if some ideals need to be changed, some point of views need to be changed, some personalities need to be adjusted. Yeah, we do. Yes, black men do too. There are a lot of issues we could cover with black men, but you know what? Like all the black men I've talked to have said, they've been addressed. They've been talked about by black women, by white men. Everybody's talking about how effed up the black man situation is. But we have to focus on ourselves so that we can be there for them. Any comments? Any thoughts? Let me know.